Adoptive parents ignored me my whole life and stole my trust fund to pay for my golden child brother's college. I sued them, and now my brother has cut them off and testified against them in court on my behalf. My birth parents died when I was 3, and they left money. Not a fortune, but real money, held in trust for me until I turned 25, with my adoptive parents named as trustees. That is the part everyone forgets. Trustee is not owner. Trustee is a job, a legal duty, and the duty is to the child. My adoptive parents took the job and skipped the duty. They adopted me and got their biological son, Ansel, 18 months later, and from that moment, I was furniture. Ansel got the birthday parties. I got told they were expensive. Ansel got the tutors, the trips, the car at 16. I got told money was tight, which I believed, because I was a kid and kids believe the people who feed them. I worked through high school. I took loans for community college because they said there was nothing to give. And the whole time, there was something to give. It was mine, and it had my name on it. I found out at 24, when I needed my birth certificate for a passport, and my adoptive mother handed me a folder with more than my birth certificate in it. Underneath was a trust statement she'd clearly never meant me to see, the original balance, and the withdrawals. Ansel's private university, 4 years of it, paid in full from my trust. His study abroad, a car listed as an educational expense. Almost the entire fund, spent on the son they actually wanted, by the people legally obligated to spend it on me. I didn't scream. I photographed every page in the bathroom with the door locked, and I put the folder back exactly where it had been, and I went home, and I did not sleep. Then I got a lawyer who did trust litigation, and she looked at the statements and got very calm, which I've learned is what good lawyers do right before something serious. This isn't a family disagreement, she said. A trustee who spends a beneficiary's funds on someone else has breached their fiduciary duty. Every withdrawal is documented, with their name authorizing it and your name on the account. This is one of the cleanest cases I've seen. I filed. And here is the part I never expected, the part that still undoes me a little. I had assumed Ansel knew. I'd assumed he'd always known, that he'd spent my childhood on my money and enjoyed it. But Ansel hadn't known. When the suit was filed and our parents called him crying, expecting their golden child to circle the wagons, he asked to see the paperwork. He was an adult by then, a decent one, better than the way he was raised, and he sat with those statements for a long time and understood that every good thing he'd been given had been taken from a brother who got told money was tight. He called me. We hadn't spoken in 2 years. He said, "I didn't know. I swear to God I didn't know. What do you need me to do?" What he did was refuse to let our parents use him as a shield. They tried to settle quietly, tried to spin it as a family misunderstanding, tried to get Ansel to say the money had been a gift everyone agreed on. He wouldn't. Instead, he gave a sworn statement. He testified that he had never been told the source of his tuition, that our parents had told him the money came from their savings, and that when he'd asked as a teenager why I couldn't get the same things, he'd been told I was difficult about money. He sat in that courtroom and told the truth about the people who'd made him the favorite, knowing it cost him a family. The documents did most of the work. The trust statements, the withdrawals matched line by line to Ansel's tuition invoices, which the university produced under subpoena, same amounts, same dates. There was no version of events that survived the paper. The court ruled the trustees had breached their duty and ordered restitution of the full amount with interest, and removed them from any remaining role in my affairs, which by then was a formality. Our parents got the judgment they earned. Ansel got disinherited by them the same week, which he told me he considered a fair trade. We're brothers again now, in a way we never actually got to be as kids. Two people who found out at the same time that we'd both been lied to, just from opposite sides of it. He paid me back the interest personally, the part the court didn't cover, even though I told him he didn't have to. He said he needed to. The restitution sits in an account with my name on it and only my name, and the folder that started it is in a drawer, and Ansel and I have dinner on Sundays now at a table that belongs to neither of them.